Okay, making this shortly after I just made my top 10 Left 4 Dead players list, I am now making my top 10 worst Left 4 Dead players list. So, just a quick few things. This does not count any players who just play friends onlys or are just bad at the game. They don't count. I'm talking about people who play 4v4s competitively but just suck. Okay? So no, I'm not adding any, Zerkies or Yummies or someone like that. Just someone who's just not good. I'm not adding any of those people. They're so off the radar and bad that I don't even want to start with them. And so yeah, we're gonna move straight into just competitive players who are just bad. So my number 10 on the list, I got Boss Like Killa. Boss Like Killa is very hard to win with. If you have this guy in your team, you're probably gonna lose. It's as simple as that. He'll get you killed pretty much every tank fight. He'll get in his face, he'll get punched, he'll die, then he'll talk shit and say how the tank was gay. And yeah, it was just him being bad, and that's just the way it is with Boss Like. Not very good. It's funny to put this guy in this list because he tried playing competitively for a bit. Now he's back, being a pub where he belongs. And it was just funny watching this guy charade around with good players and just get demolished time and time again. He got sick of losing. He went back to playing pub games, and he's where he belongs now. So yeah, Boss Like Killa, one of the best players to watch in the game. Just hilarious. My number 9 spot, Weasel Knievel. It's unfortunate to actually put her in this spot because she does try quite hard. She wants to win. But she's just not good. Her tank is awful, but she thinks she has a good tank and she uses it a lot, and it loses people games time and time again. She's very hard to win with. She'll get you messed up a lot on attacks, just doing stupid shit. Just honestly, there's not much to say about this person. I don't think they're a bad person. I hate to put them on this list, but they kind of belong here. They've been playing the game so long, and just they're not getting better. That's just the way it is. So yeah. My number 8 spot, we got Carpe Diem. Now Carpe Diem is one of those players that has like a high sensitivity. He likes to bunny hop, but he has no actual skill. This guy does not know how to fight tanks. This guy doesn't actually skeet any hunters that were vital. He doesn't do anything good. He just gets his team wrecked a lot. And he again, hard to win with this guy. Very hard to win with this guy. I don't remember the last time I've lost to him. He plays 4v4s quite frequently. He also plays friends onlys. Honestly, you just don't want this guy in your team. It's as simple as that. Not a good player. For my number 7 spot, we got one of the biggest dicks in the community, and that would be Incriminating. This guy talks a lot of shit, yet he sucks. He gets carried by his teammates. He plays with some of the better guys in the game. He plays with Reachway and Crowmold, 2 great players. If they win a game, it's not because of him, it's because of them. And that's just the way it is. This guy is kind of a joke, very bad at the game, and he sounds like he's 12. But yeah, we're gonna move on now. My number 6 spot, we got Tasty. Now, Tasty doesn't play so much competitively anymore. She does, but I don't ever play against her. She seems to try to play against only playing bad teams, which is a sign of you being bad, in my eyes. And yeah, it's just one thing that really sticks out about her is if you got mods and you're ready to play tier 1s every map, she won't do it. She will take her assault rifle. That is one of the scrubbiest things you can do. Even if you don't want to play 4 pills, you are down to take a tier 2. That is a joke, and you are bad. So that is why that person is in that list. My number 5 spot, a person who has been trying to just get better over and over. And actually, I think they think they're good, but they're not. They're horrible. That is Mesmerizing. Mesmerizing is not a very good player. Very funny to watch. She's one of those people that if you're playing against her, and you just went in for your affected attack, everyone's like, yo, spectator, watch her shoot this common, and she's not hitting it. It's one of those players. I mean, everyone on this list is, but she's one of the more, potent ones. So yeah, she definitely deserves to be on this list. I don't think anyone can deny that. My number 4 spot is someone who could be higher on this list but doesn't play much anymore. But he's such an iconic player that he needed to be put on this list, and that is Louis. Louis is, again, one of the hardest people to win with. I've heard Louis say some funny things. I've heard Louis say, I've heard Louis bench, what's his name? Like, oh man, I don't remember his name. I think it's Smoke Ripper. He benched Smoke Ripper, and that was one of the funniest moments I've ever witnessed. When you get a guy like this benching people, it's pretty funny. Because, you know, he's probably the worst player on the team, and that's just the way it is. And he actually thinks he's good, but he's not. He's both sucked at Left 4 Dead 1 and 2, so he's been around the block. And, yeah, it's pretty funny to watch this guy play, not gonna lie. So, yeah, definitely Louis deserves this spot. My number 3 spot, I'm gonna have to put Toxic in this spot. Toxic, again, doesn't play much, but Toxic is really bad and is a funny player to watch, again. Thinks he's good, talks a lot of shit. One of the cheapest players in the game. One of the dirtiest players in the game. No one likes playing against this guy. He plays like a fag. No other way of saying it. He's not good. Just as simple as that. My number 2 spot, a very predictable, very, very predictable. This guy deserves to be on that spot almost more than anyone because he's an asshole and he sucks. And he's tried to play, you know, good 44s, but just was bad, so he couldn't. And that is J-Ro. Everyone knows about J-Ro. J-Ro is not very good. He's never been good. He's never teamed with anyone good for more than like a week because they can't handle him. And yeah, that's why he deserves to be on this spot. Oh, J-Ro is such a laugh. But a very, very horrible player. And easily deserved. And my number 1 spot. Now, I think everyone could guess that this guy was going to be on the list somewhere. A lot of people were probably thinking number 1. If you were right. Jamification. The biggest pub tryhard, sucky person in the game. This kid is a joke. He likes to call votes because he thinks he's good. He is bad. He is very, very, very bad. When he does play 4v4s against good people, he gets stomped. He also plays on host a lot, and that would, you know, make you better, but not him, because he's just bad. So, you know, it's pretty funny to watch this guy play. Not one of the worst players in the game. A great guy to watch. And, yeah, that's just the way it is. You got to put him at number 1. You know, it was fun making this list. It was, I hope a lot of people got angry. I hope a lot of people realized where they actually are. I hope a lot of people are like, oh God, thank God I wasn't on this list. But don't worry, I was thinking about you. I was definitely thinking about you. Oh man. I'm looking at you, Matt. Okay. See you later.